Good evening, YouTube. Well, it's been a while. It's been a long while. It's been about a month, I think. But I'm back. Not with much positive, really. Same old, same old. In fact, worse. Bear with me. There is a good end to this story. So basically, I've been poorly with cold like everybody else this time of year. I mean, quite drastic, really. But I'm okay. Survived it. Carried on working through. The car, oh dear, that's where it gets really bad. So, took it away to get fixed. I was without it for a week. It came back, or I picked it back up, and it's worse. And now it, what would it be? 5-6 days ago, whatever. Almost a week ago, yeah. Stopped altogether. Yeah, so Monday morning, that was it. I was going to do a late shift. So as always, I make sure I'm nice and early just in case I break down or something goes wrong. And as it happens, the car wouldn't start at sort of midday. And my shift starts at 2:30. So as always, plenty of time. So ring work. Basically almost like cancel the shift. I don't know if I can make it. It's better if you get somebody else in. Sorry to let you down and all this sort of thing. And I carried on trying to get the car going. It wasn't having it. It worked out that I managed to get a bus, because this bus is up here not quite a good service. So, and work were good enough to come and pick me up from Hereford. So I didn't lose that shift. I stopped. I was told I could stop there, sleep there, rather than trying to get back here on the bus and then back there and so on and so forth. So doing that actually picked up another half a shift. So sort of worked out in the end. I still haven't got my car. Sat in it now, yeah, I'm at the campsite. So I've had a few days off, tomorrow off as well. But the thing about tomorrow is I've got to make my way back to work, because I'm complicated, I know, but I'm working Monday all day, which starts at 7:30 in the morning. The buses don't go early enough for me to get there, not even close. I think they leave you at about 8 o'clock or something like that, so I wouldn't get to work till probably 9:30, whatever. So so what's going to happen is I'll go tomorrow afternoon. I'll make my way with the bus. The Sunday buses are actually run as well, so that's okay. And then I have to see how I'm going to get from Hereford. Probably call work and say, "Oi, can you come and fetch me?" We'll see. I'm not sure if there's any buses out to where I work. In the week there are, every now and then, not very regular, but I'm going to have to look online and see how it looks. But that's all now, by the by. So the good part of this story is I don't think you know this. Pretty sure you don't. Basically, I've booked my flight. I'm flying home, and I'm flying home. I booked it last week. Week before, actually. I'm actually, that's how long it is since I've spoken to you. I booked it a couple of weeks ago. But you wouldn't know that because I haven't been online. There's been so much going on, and not a lot to tell really, apart from down stuff. But yeah, I'm flying a week on Tuesday, a week this coming Tuesday, so I've got just over a week left. I've got 3 shifts left. That's where it gets a bit awkward. So I'm all day tomorrow. No, I'm not working tomorrow. Get it right, Steve. I'm all day on Monday, so I can get there by leaving tomorrow and get in there. I stopped there the night, so I'm ready Monday morning to do a whole day shift. I'm not working Tuesday. I've got an early, which is 7 hours on Wednesday. So what the hell do I do? Do I come all the way back here with the bus? It's £5.60 a go, I think. So, you know, it's as near as, damn it, 12 quid to get there and back. And that's not even the whole way. That's only to Hereford. But, you know, so God knows what it's going to cost for the whole journey. So what do I do? I don't know. To come all the way back, I can't get you Monday night. There's no buses. That's you know, I don't finish work last night, so I'd have to stop there the night. It would be then Tuesday morning. It would take me hours to get back here, but I would get back here, spend the night here. But I couldn't because I'm working the Wednesday morning, and again I wouldn't get to work on time. So probably have to stop there the Tuesday as well. So hang around doing bugger all for 24 hours, 36 hours, whatever. turns out to be. Yeah, so yeah, do the 14 hours on Monday till 9:30 at night, then go to bed, wake up the next morning, spend the whole day there and the whole night there, and then get up the Wednesday morning, do it early. So once I finish my early shift, which is 2:30 Wednesday, then it's worth my while coming back, starting to sort things out, because I'm not working again then till Saturday. And that's a late, so I can take the bus on a Saturday morning, so that's okay. So I would then spend the Wednesday night, the Thursday night, the Friday night, and go on the Saturday morning to get there for a late shift. And then I would be back here on the bus again, and then I'm finished totally, and finish up the last few things. So I have got another bed. Normally my landlord says, Steve, do you want to go into the caravan that he's got? And I use that for like the last week or few days or whatever while I'm taking things out to dry. That caravan no longer exists, but there's like a sort of a log cabin there that used to be old shower block, so it's not insulated or anything like that. It's not warm or anything, but there is a bed that he's put up in there for me, and I will use it for the last few days, probably from the Saturday onwards, I'd imagine, or before that even. Might sort it out that I'm in there from, so I'll come back the Wednesday, won't I? Yeah, the Wednesday afternoon, and then basically move in there. My problem being is I got two big, thick, and you've seen them as I try to move if you watch the other videos, double mattresses. I don't want them anymore. They're too big, they're too bulky, and I'm getting too old, as you'd have seen on the video, to move them around. So I've got to, again, have a word with the landlord how we're going to get rid of those, how we're going to dispose of those, because I don't want them anymore. Next year when I come back, it's going to be really complicated and really difficult. I won't have a car. I'll have no transport because this doesn't work. I'm not spending the money on it now because I'm not spending the money on it now to get it up and running, to leave it for 6 months, to maybe come back and another problem be there waiting for me with it. So I would prefer to sort that out once I come back. It sounds strange, but when I come back next season. So when I come back next season, I'll still have the tent. I'm looking to buy a van, just a small one, just something that's where the mattress going to fit in there. So if it's one of these really small vans, but it's going to be long wheelbase for a single mattress to fit in there, or sort of a transit type thing, but the medium wheelbase, not these massive, great big ones that they convert into campers. That's too big for me. Too heavy on the fuel and so on and so forth, and just impractical. I need something smaller. So like a don't know how much you know about vans. So a Vauxhall Velaro or something like that. They're quite small, aren't they? So but I could live in one of those. I would still use the campsite. I would still put my tent up and use that as my storage. Yeah. So I'd still be paying for that every day, but it would help. And then my van would be kept really smart and really tidy and really dry and clean, and that's what I really want. So I'd still be coming back here at nights and camping, but I'd camping in my van, but I'd have all my stuff in there, all my clothing, everything. So still be using the shower blocks here and everything. But if I was to say do two or three shifts on the trot at work, then it would be pointless to be coming back with it. So I would then have my mattress in my van. That would be my little home, and I would stay there for the 2 or 3 days. Although these vans, they use more insurance, they use more tax, and they use more fuel, but I'm hoping to get my money back, because if I do 2 or 3 shifts on the trot, I'm not using the van so much. Yeah. So that's what's going on in my head. So at the moment, what I've done is I've tried to start this car so many times the other day that the battery's gone flat, and then I charged my phone up in the evening as I was sat in here and it went dead flat, dead. So yesterday, a very good friend of mine, Paul, came by with a booster pack. So you put it onto your car, boom, starts in theory. So, but you've got automatic power there. I've got one of those myself. It's in there. Lovely looking piece of kit, but it's broken. there's a story behind that which I'll come into at a later date. But yeah, so I borrowed his. He came here and we borrowed his. The car just doesn't want to start. It's spinning over. It's just not getting that fuel. So the problem was the fuel injector is what I found out with laptops and so on. But it's not been cured basically. So what's going on with that injector that's been put in there, I genuinely don't know. So I'm not a happy man about that. And now I've got no car at all. So yeah, so what I've done yesterday, was it? Yeah, yesterday, bought myself a battery charger, the old-fashioned. Yeah, so that's now in that hut there, charging up. I'm going to leave that overnight. My theory again being, I'll try and start it, but not for long because I don't want to drain that battery again. That is then my charger point. So once the battery's back in the car, I can then charge my phone and my laptop and my other gadgets. Well, the laptop I've realised now I can charge in there. Didn't realise this before, but yeah, there's a 3-pin plug in there, which I've asked the landlord, who's not here, but I've managed to get hold of him, and he said, yeah, that's in there, just flick it on, it'll be fine, and use that. So I'm doing that. That's how I'm charging my car battery now. So tomorrow morning, car battery back in, because I'm in no hurry tomorrow. I don't have to leave here till the afternoon, so put it back in. Try and start the car. You never know, it might. I don't give up. It might. If not, I won't try too hard, because I don't want to drain that battery. I want to be able to charge my gadgets. But when I'm at home and in the home where I work, obviously I can charge my phone there, can't I? So that's not the end of the world. I'm taking my laptop with me and so on. So yeah, so that's the update. I'm flying Tuesday evening on the is that the 21st or 22nd? Anyway, so it's the 21st, isn't it? So it's Tuesday the 21st. I'm flying, but in the evening, so everything will be packed up here by then. I will wake up on the Tuesday morning, go and have a shower. I'll have already booked my bus, so I get the normal bus from here to Hereford, and from Hereford to Gloucester. Normally wait about an hour and a half in Gloucester, and I get my bus to Heathrow, which normally means I get to Heathrow sometime in the afternoon. My flight isn't until 8 o'clock in the evening, so there's no stress. Have a cup of coffee and a burger or whatever once I get there. So there's no stress. I'll be there in plenty of time. I've worked this out. Last year, I did it all wrong last year. I went on a weekend and there was buses were limited and everything, and I had to go down the day before, and then I couldn't find a hotel, so I had to spend 24 hours in the airport. There's me thinking I could get down to Heathrow and get a hotel, but no, all fully booked up. That went badly wrong. So this year, don't need a hotel. It's in the week. I can get down there the same day. So I'm flying in on to China that evening, and I've got a 5.5, 6 hour stopover. I'm not quite sure, can't remember, but in China. It's an airport I've never used before, so it's not Beijing or I can't even remember what the other one's called, but it's the one I haven't used before, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and besides the point. So China for 6 hours, say, and then on to Manila. The same old story every year. My wife Sally will meet me in Manila. We'll go back, but I don't get to Manila until the 24th. So I leave here on the 21st. Is it? Does that make sense? Or is it the 23rd? I'm not quite sure, but I know basically it's a 3-day thing. It's the Tuesday. Get my dates a bit mixed up now. So basically the Tuesday, they say it's the 22nd, not quite sure. Get 24th to Manila, and we've got a hotel for the night. But in saying the night, we're there on the next morning already, because I don't land till 1:30, so we won't be in the hotel till about 2:30 if we're lucky, and then we'll be up by about 7 o'clock. So there won't be much sleep. But at least my wife will have had a good night's sleep, because she's got a 10-hour bus drive to get to there. So at least she can go into the hotel and have a rest when she's there. She's going to come very early that morning. She'll have a nice rest. She'll then come and pick me up at 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:30 in the morning. Back to the hotel. and a good night's sleep for about 4 hours, 5 hours, or whatever it is. Back up again, a quick breakfast if we're lucky, and then on back home to the town of Solano. And there we will be picking up my motorbike and sidecar, which I've left with family there, and I asked them to keep using it for me, to keep it running. I didn't want it just stored away somewhere. I wanted it to keep running, so they've done, and it was helping them out as well. So they've used that, so we're going to pick that up. They'll pick us up on it that evening, I think it'll be by then, and then we'll take that home, and off we'll go. I'll be happy. Say hello to everybody, have a bit of a rest, have a cup of coffee, and what will Steve be doing? Getting his pride and joy, his motorbike, out of the garage, and then there I'll be off again on my lovely motorbike, which is all registered already, and I haven't got to worry about that this year, and I've got nothing to buy this year. I've got my bike ready, so I'm happy about getting back to the Philippines. Stressful time getting there, but I'm so used to that now. I don't really consider that to be stressful. For some people it would be, I suppose, all this waiting around airports and trying to get to the airports and trying to not miss the flight and everything, but I've been doing it now for such a long time. 7 years I've been doing this now, to and froing. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I will maybe try and do a bit more filming. I say this every time, but maybe I'll do a bit more filming of my journey back, depending on how gadgets are charged and how much time I've got and how much stress I'm under. So everybody take care. That's it for now. So it's quite a long video this time, I'm sorry about that, but just to let you know, I am still about. I haven't got any transport, which means I haven't been able to see my mum in a long time now, so this is not good, but I'm going to try and work that out next week. I just really don't know how, but somehow that I get to see my mum. I'm now going to have a couple of beers, and drinking my old favourite. So I've been to town today, can't even get it out of there, and I swear by the cheaper one, Morrison's Export. Nice beer, 4.8%, and good tasting beer. So I'm going to have a couple of those now, and then I'm going to be off to bed in the tent. It has been raining this evening, but I think it's still dry in there. We've had a couple of frosts recently, but yeah, I've got my battery in there on charge. I'll leave that till the morning now, and put that on in the morning, and I might even film that and let you know if that's making any difference with the car. So everybody take care, speak to you soon, bye for now.